Welcome, guys. Welcome to a live session once again. Another live session. Today we are going to cook chicken light soup. So join me as I prepare my chicken. So now I have my fresh raw chicken here. I'm going to wash it thoroughly. It's a bit frozen, so we need to defrost it a bit. Let me show the camera up some more. So we're going to defrost it first, and then I'm going to steam it because I'm told the best way is to steam before you fry. I'm going to steam it for a short possible time. I prefer the fried chicken inside the light soup. So what I'll do is after I've finished cooking the light soup, I'll just dip the fried chicken into it, right? So now I'm gonna wash this and then I start the steaming, right? So let me pour the water away. So whilst I'm getting water on the chicken, what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to, as a matter of fact, steam the chicken. Preparing the chicken for steaming. So now I'm preparing the chicken for steaming. I'm going to prepare it for steaming, and then we're going to fry the chicken in this. I use this fryer to fry my chicken, so I have the netty so it doesn't stick at the bottom. Right, so we're going to steam the chicken right now. So now it's time to steam the chicken. Let me put on my stove. So I put on, my stove is on. Let me push it in front a bit. So we're going to steam right now. So I put my chicken on. So now we're going to start the steaming. We're going to steam for 15 minutes. So let me see. We're going to steam for 15 minutes. So, or let's say 10 minutes. We're going to steam for 10 minutes. So we're going to steam instead for 10 minutes, right? We're going to steam it for 10 minutes. And then after that, we'll just do the frying for also for some 15 minutes. Or let's say 20 minutes. That's how I do my light soup. So now, whilst I'm steaming, let me add some things to steam it. So I'm going to add some curry powder. My curry powder contains turmeric. So I like this type of curry powder. So give it a bit of curry. Steaming. And I also have natural rosemary. Rosemary is also good. For those of you who doesn't know, so I'm going to put some rosemary. This one is not granulated though. I'm going to put, so these are rosemary. So I'm going to add some rosemary to it. Can add some rosemary to it. I'm also going to add pepper. I'm also going to add pepper to it. So I'll add pepper to it as well. So I have pepper here. I'm going to add a pepper, a bit of pepper to it. A bit of pepper to the chicken. So now it's time to steam chicken. It's time to steam the chicken. I need to add a bit of salt too. So chicken It's being steamed now. Right? Okay. So now my chicken is on fire and it's getting steamed. We're going to get it steamed for 10 minutes. So already we've done 8 minutes. But I think the fire is not that high. Maybe I need to increase the fire. But I think by 10 minutes time, it's surely gonna steam. So we're gonna watch it boil, 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 boil. That's how I do it. I'm gonna watch it boil. Keep it boiling for a while. And I have my oil here as well. I use olive oil. That's what I'm going to use to do the frying. I always use olive oil. So that's what I'm going to use to do the frying of the chicken. So now let me add a bit of salt to it as well. So I'm going to add salt to it. So I hope I have the right quantity of salt. So I'm gonna add the salt. Oh. Let me off the stove. The salt didn't land in there. So I'm gonna off the stove now. I'm gonna put off the stove. Then I'm gonna clean the salt that fell down or that poured down. I'm going to clean the salt. I'm going to clean the salt. I'm going to clear the salt from there. So clear the salt first. Clear the salt. Yeah. So that is how I do my cooking. I make sure I clean my stove anytime anything pours on it. So salt is now cleaned. Now we're going to continue with our cooking. So we're going to continue our cooking. I think I should take the time back to the 10th minute so that I'll deduct the 2 minutes that has already gone. So I have our chicken on the steaming pan steaming. So let's wait for some 8 minutes while this is done. So whilst we steam the chicken, I'm going to blend the. So in fact, what you need for light soup is tomato, pepper, right? And then sometimes there's a particular type of beans we use in locally call it edia. That's what we use in Ghana. But I'm going to use I'm going to blend tomato, pepper, and then a bit of some other vegetables like cabbage, etc. And then mix with it, right? So I'm going to do that. So we're going to do that. So now I'm going to blend. I'm blending on the other side. So keep watching the. Let me stir it a bit. Stir it a bit. I still have some of the salt poured down. So let it steam. If it's steam after steaming, I'll just work on that. So now. I'm working on blending the tomato and the rest on the other side. Like my camera today can't show you from that angle. but we're gonna keep steaming. Whilst you steam, I turn the chicken so that the part that has not actually entered the water or the sauce enters the sauce so that all sides cook better. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way, and then I also turn this side this way. So you see, and this very sauce from the steaming, I can use it to also prepare jollof without any oil. Normally I use it to prepare my jollof. It's very tasty. So you see, now our steaming is on. There's a few minutes for it to go. Get well steamed. Normally what I use to determine its steaming level is the color of the meat. So I'll need to check the color of the meat to see whether it's still looking fresh or it looks like it's been boiled. So steaming is underway. We're gonna steam. Okay, people are coming in. Okay, Fatima. It's quite late here in the Philippines. I stopped by to give you a like. I'll catch your replay. Take care, always friend. Thank you very much, Fatima, and enjoy your life and your stay in the Philippines. Right, so let me work on that. So I'm blending I've finished blending the tomato and the rest in the just behind it. I'm going to pour it into this thing. This. I'm going to pour it into the bigger container. So I'm going to pour the blended tomato and the vegetables in this one. So this is what I got from blending tomatoes and then pepper, a bit of pepper, fresh pepper, and then a bit of fresh pepper and some other vegetables. I also blended a bit of cabbage and carrots together with it. My camera, I don't know, today is actually not being. I should have shown you that from the other side. But so you can add that's what I do. I add a bit of cabbage and carrot, then tomatoes, then I blend. Right, so I blended it at the other side there. Because the cable here couldn't reach. The length of my new this I'm using is shorter. It cannot reach here, so I blended it at the other side, so you didn't see it. But I'm going to then do this thing here. So we have some few minutes. To finish the steaming. So when the steaming is done, now I'm going to transfer it here. Usually when I'm frying something, I want it to have a bit of a flavor. So I'm going to put a bit of the curry powder and then the rosemary. They are all natural. The curry powder contains what do you call it? It contains turmeric and very, very healthy, very healthy herbs from India. right? So now we are almost about to get the steaming done. So while the steaming is getting done, now it's time for me to heat the oil here. So I'm going to start heating the oil from this side. I'm going to fry for 15 minutes. And bring the fire to 1,200 here. So now our steaming is done. You know, we did some 7 minutes, so steaming is done now. I'm going to work on frying the chicken here. Like I said, I want the chicken to smell good. So I'm going to put a bit of curry powder. And then I'm going to put some rosemary in it as well. And rosemary is a plant. Rosemary is those of you who doesn't know, rosemary is a plant. Right. It gives very good flavor when you cook. So I'm going to put the rosemary in it. So it gives a very good flavor. And so now this one is beginning to heat. Okay, there are messages coming. As a Frank O entry, watching you live from Frankfurt. How's bro? Yeah, bro, please let's try take some videos from Tema Community 8, 10, and 11. Now, I have videos of Community 8. I have videos of okay, I've not done 10 and 11. I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you, my brother. I'll do that for you, my brother. I'll surely do that. So now we get the oil boil a bit, it becomes hotter. Then we just transfer the chicken that I have as a matter of fact steamed here into it. Right. So for now I've also blended the soup sauce. I blended tomato, pepper, and then there's, like I told you, the new blender I'm using, the cable is so short, I have to take it to the other side to it. Maybe I need to get a new blender with a longer cable so you can reach. Let me increase the power of the fire a bit. The oil needs to get hot so we can do the frying, right? So oil is getting hot and hot and hot. So I think I need to use the wooden ladle rather. That would be the best. But this is hot oil. And I'm told, in case you want to check if the oil is well, this thing you put this thing inside the oil, you feel it frying. So thank you to all of you who have joined in and to my new subscribers. I'll do a special video on that. My new subscribers as well. So, I think the oil is beginning to heat now. So live cooking, sharing how I cook. It's a Saturday in Ghana, and we are enjoying the Saturday in Ghana here. I don't know wherever you are, wherever you are, if you are enjoying the Saturday, let's leave a comment. Now we're gonna get it boiled for a while. We're getting it fried for a while. But I wish I could feel the rosemary scent. I just like the flavor of the rosemary. I think I've read a bit about it, and it's a good, plant, as a matter of fact. I think by now the oil should be hot, so let me bring the fire down a bit. The oil is not hot yet, so let me increase. It's not hot yet, let me increase it. Let me increase it. It's now becoming hotter. Let me increase. So I think now it's hotter now. I'm going to fry all at once. I think now I need to bring the fire down a bit, otherwise it will get burnt. So now I'm done with that. We're going to fry for 15 minutes. Now chicken is frying now. Let me bring the fire up a bit because it's going down. Now you see this sauce here. I'm also going to add a bit of this sauce to the soup when the soup is boiling. So I'll add this into the sauce. Right. So I'm going to add this to it. I'm going to add this to it. I want the chicken to fry for a while, and then we come onto the soup. The soup will definitely be well cooked before I will put the chicken in. Otherwise, I will overcook the chicken. So, I'm doing the chicken. I think I'm doing it for, let's say, roughly 30 minutes. I did 10 minutes of steaming, and then I'm going to do 15 minutes of frying. Right. Let's raise the fire a bit. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Don't forget to comment, share, and like. And to all the top ones, if you can see from the screen, you realize that there's something like a crown there. Yes, the crown shows how YouTube sees you as a contributor. So if you have hashtag 2, you are a tier 2 top fan, right? We're a tier 2 top fan. You see 1 and you're tier 1 top fan, right? So help let's get the channel to 4,000 watch hours. Then there's going to be more interesting videos coming to you across. So I'm gonna add a bit of water to this one later. So as you can see, chicken is frying. Now what I'm going to do next is to start the prefer it with samo. I normally prefer soups like this with samo. When you I mean, you dry the salmon, it becomes soft, and then it goes with this a lot. So that's what I'm going to go with it. So now, let me wait for the chicken to fry. It's getting to about 5 minutes to get ready, to get done. Then what I'll do is to, as a matter of fact, um, start cooking the soup itself, right? So let me increase the fire to 140 and then keep the chicken burning, frying. So I think I can feel the scent of the rosemary. I can feel the scent of the rosemary. When it gets to 8, I'm going to start this one. And there we go. Give me suggestions of which food that you think will go with this. For me, I think what will go with this is either Ghana's local banku or salmon, but I have salmon, so we're probably going to go with salmon. I'm going to, dry the semolina, and then to go with this, or you can also go with rice. I have some rice there, so you can also go with some rice as well. Any which way, hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Live cooking coming to you right on your favorite channel. Okay, Frank, what you said, right? It will be so beautiful. Anyway, how's life in Cape Town? Because I used to visit my auntie who was a math teacher back then. Okay, at Ghana's in the early 2000s, and also some of my national service friends in Cape Town. Oh, okay. Right, Cape Town is doing good. At the moment, everybody's moving about nicely. Everything's going on nicely in Cape Town. Right? Cape Town is cool. Ghana itself as a whole is cool. Everybody's thinking about itself. But the only issue is that the weather has become a bit colder these days. Has become a bit colder these days. But we're managing. We're managing to basically survive the system. Survive the system. We need to survive the system. If you haven't bought any of my products yet, I've tagged some in the video now. Right, I just pinned some into the video now, so you can check it out. I've pinned some products to my video now, so you can check it out and buy one of my merchandise for a friend or for a loved one. You can tell people that you bought it on my channel. So tell a friend to tell a friend. So I have different kind of products. Guess one for yourself. And then so now it's not at 8. So I'm going to bring fire down because it will make me which is not safe. So I'm going to bring the fire down a bit. And then now I'm going to start this one. So we're starting our soup. The soup will also do 15 minutes. And then I'm going to bring the fire down to 100. So now I'm going to add pepper, extra pepper, because I tasted it and the pepper was not that much. So I'm going to add extra pepper to the soup. So pepper into the soup, and I said I'm not going to put, even when the chicken is ready, I'm not going to put the chicken in now. The chicken is going to come later, right? So I'm not going to put the chicken in now. I'm not going to put the chicken in now. The chicken will get into the soup later. Let me bring the fire up a bit. So add extra pepper. I think the fire is too low, so it can boil faster. Should I bring the fire up? Let me bring the fire up a bit. So I'm adding extra pepper. We from this part of the world, and I in particular, I love a bit of pepper. So let me taste whether the pepper is okay. Okay. I'm going to add a bit of cube, and I'm using a brand called Raiko. So there's a shrimp or cravette flavor. So I'm going to put the shrimp. Some people were talking about why is it that you cook and you put Maggi or you put cube in your food. The FDA hasn't banned it. I mean, I love it. It makes my food taste great, and we are told it's made from this thing. How do they call it? From shrimps. We are told it's made from shrimp, so why not? Now I'm gonna check to see. I need to turn the sides that are not actually have enough of the fire. So I'm gonna turn it. But in case you don't know, I'm using olive oil. So I normally use olive oil and sunflower oil. I'm using olive oil, sunflower oil. So this is not a cooking class or a cooking tutorial. It's the way I share my cooking with my fans and anybody that loves to watch cooking videos. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, share, and like. Now I'm going to see if it's actually getting a bit well cooked. So I'll lift it up. So I'm gonna lift it from here. Oh, it keeps falling in. I'm gonna lift it from here to see. Okay, so this is how it's looking now. So I'm gonna keep frying it. I'm gonna keep frying it. I can feel the rosemary that I added to it. I can feel the rosemary. Wow, feels good. Feels good. I can feel the rosemary. I'm even going to put a bit of it into the soup as well. I'm going to put a bit of it into the soup. I think I need to add some more pepper. Add some more pepper. And of course some salt and some curry powder as well. So here we are. I also have powdered garlic. and onion. I'm going to add a bit of the powdered garlic and onion. So I'm also going to crush some onions into it. I like onions in my soup. I like onions in my soup, so I'll add a bit of onions to keep it cool. So here we go. So this is called ginger and garlic powder. I'm going to add the ginger, so add some ginger and garlic powder to it. Now it seems our chicken is well cooked. Chicken. So I'm going to leave it to drain. I'm going to leave the oil to drain from the chicken. Let me support this thing with something here. So now our soup is also boiling. So the soup, like I said, I couldn't, if I don't lower the volume, it's going to fall into the fire. It's going to jump into the fire. Like I told you earlier on the soup, I blended tomato. I blended a bit of carrot with the tomato, fresh pepper, and then some very small piece of cabbage together with it. But like I told you, I blended the other side. So the soup is beginning to taste good. Let me increase the fire again. And the good thing is that when I realized that when I pull the oil out of the chicken, right? And of course I'm using so I'm going to taste a bit of the soup. So now you can see the soup is now ready. So this is how I do my light soup. I'm going to have a taste of it. Alright, so I'm going to fetch a bit of the soup. Oh, I need to use the soup ladle itself. But let me just fetch some small one using this. So I fetch some of the soup now to try. So it's tasty. It's real tasty. It's real tasty. It's really tasty. I think should have added more pepper for my liking. Not for my liking. I like pepper. I think it's okay. Tasting good. Alright guys, make sure you buy some of my shirts. I've pinned some on this live stream. Make sure you get yourself one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Anytime I come up with a new video, you'll be among the first to join the video. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe.